Tight. Someone needs to, right there. Hold. You. Fantastic. All right, hold on one yet. We're not going to do a head first dive. We're going to wait for Mom and Dad to get in here too. All right, if you go ahead and make your way in and have a seat, we get the privilege of starting our service today with a baptism. And we have to orchestrate it this way when you have, it's perfect. When you have two services, we kind of get it in the middle there. So we're glad. Go ahead and make your way in. If you come in and sit down, we're not going to make you stay for the second service if you're at the first service. Everybody's kind of like, I'm not sitting down again because I was here the first time. So while people are making their way in, I will call attention to Renita and Simone. I almost said Ramon and Sanita, but I'm a little dyslexic. But man, they keep surprising us, and they're here, and we're so glad to have them. We really are. Yay. We love them and miss them. They dramatically improved the quality of Colorado by moving there.
You know what this means?
No, I don't. Stall. Do we have a mom missing? Grandma's coming in the parking lot. So I have no bad jokes to tell you, so I won't do that. But what's that? Tom? Tom is always good for, never mind. I do want to call your attention, there's Tom, never mind, we're not calling on your bad jokes. I will take the chance to promote a couple things. October 26th is our trunk or treat next door at the YMCA, and that's from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. We've got a lot of things going on. We're going to be doing hot dogs and drinks and giveaways and games, and I think a hay rack ride. I think if we can find the hay, we got the rack. So we want you to come be a part of that. We're telling you, bring about 500 pieces of candy. Give one away at a time, not a handful. And so it's our whole goal there is to not give cavities to kids. Our goal is to build relationships with them and their families. So we do ask you to take time to have conversations, to get to know people. You know, don't just shove them down the line. We're going to be doing things that will give you a chance to meet them and have conversations with them. So that's October 26th, from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, right next door at the YMCA, okay? And y'all tell me when we have our person. You'll flag me down. So then I get to do my second announcement, which is the Pheasant Hunter Outreach. That comes, I think that's November 8th, but I'm not certain. It's in your bulletin. Let me tell you about Pheasant Hunter Outreach and why I'm excited about it. It is a 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock time frame on that Friday, and we're asking people to come out to the Paxico Rest area where we hand out bottles of water, hunting atlases, and maps, and dog treats, and people treats, and coffee and water, all of that stuff to the hundreds of hunters that are going to come through Kansas, whether the pheasant population's up or down, they're coming. And we're just there to bless them and to improve the reputation of the church, not just this one, but the Church of Jesus. And we're called to be ambassadors, and we want to go do that. So we're not pointing anybody back to our church or any church, but we're here to say we want to be in the way of what you're doing so that we can bless you and send you with that blessing. And just let them know we're doing it because we think Jesus wants us to be there. So it's a great time if you can be there for a 2 or 3 hour shift. Get your life group together and organize that. And Nate's got to sign up, and we're going to be able to organize that for a 12-hour shift. We would love for you to be a part of that. If you hadn't brought any snacks or anything, we have enough water, I think. Then we're ready. Then you can bring snacks, and we would love for you to do that. All right? So now I don't have to do that at the end of the service, so we'll do it now. Go ahead.
Am I live here? I'm not live.
There you are. Yeah, you are.
There also is a potluck this evening. Pastor didn't mention this because it is honoring our pastors. It's Pastors Appreciation Month. So it's 6 o'clock tonight. Come for fun and fellowship and food.
Absolutely. We would love for you to be here for that, not only for myself, obviously, but I want to celebrate you too. You guys make it a very, very easy job, honestly, to love the church and lead the church. So we're thankful for that. All of your pastors are. One of the things that's exciting is to see our young people come to faith in Jesus. Our mission as a church is to lead people to become disciples, and that begins right here in their public profession of faith. where they learn to follow Jesus in the waters of baptism, and they learn to live in a growing relationship with Him. That's our goal. That's our mission statement as a church. So we are excited that Breanna Cessna is coming to you and before her church family, before the world, in fact, to say she has truly, indeed, accepted Jesus into her heart. She's turning away from sin, and she's turning to follow Jesus in a personal relationship. Breanna, if I were to ask you, would that tell this congregation why you're in these waters of baptism, is to tell them that you're turning away from sin and turning to follow Jesus? Is that your public profession today? All right. So we're excited about that. So today, Breanna, is my privilege. You are my sister in Jesus. We are a family. We are linked together by God's Holy Spirit that lives in you, and He lives in me. And so it's upon your public profession of faith, and it's in obedience to Jesus' command that I baptize you today in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Breanna, you are buried with Christ in baptism, and you're raised to walk a new life. Amen. Church, I am excited to do that, but I want to also remind you, if you've never yourself been baptized, but you do have a relationship with God through faith in Jesus, come talk to us and let us celebrate that with you. This is the most beautiful way that you can declare your faith in Jesus, and we're excited to be able to do that today. So thank you for participating. Thank you for being here.